good practice today.
I'd say so. You made some nice throws out there. Saw some nice catches, man.
Yeah, you had some real crisp routes out there. I missed a throw or two, but hopefully I can sharpen that up by Saturday. So, what all are you doing tonight? Do you have any plans? You know what all the guys are doing?
I know what a couple of us are doing. Devontae's having a couple people over. We're gonna watch the football game, but not too big of an ordeal.
Oh, really? I didn't hear about that. Pat and Tom were telling me about going out to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch the game.
Yeah. We got invited.
Yeah, you ever notice that? We never hang out with each other, really.
Yeah, it really does seem like there's a divide between black and white, to be honest.
Honestly, you're right. I can't, saying it, it's ugh, but looking at it, you're right. There really is.
I think we should talk to Coach about it or something?
Yeah, we definitely should go to Coach about this. Try and figure out ways that we can start to integrate everyone into this. Yeah. Become one. It's going to make us stronger.
Yeah, we're strong to begin with on the field, but then we incorporate that off the field unity.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it will be a force to be reckoned with.
For sure. Guaranteed slippery rock that L.
Yeah.
Come in.
Hey, Coach.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Not too bad.
Take a seat. So what's going on?
Not too much. Just preparing for Slippery Rock this week. I know they're a top 25 team, and we're really clicking on the field right now. And I think we'll be able to compete with them real well tomorrow and get the W.
Yeah, I think so too. So what brings you guys in here?
It has to do more with our off-the-field integration. Even though we look like a team on the field, off the field it just feels like something's missing between us.
Yeah, if you look at us, it's on the field, everyone, it's we're best friends, but off the field, everyone, we're off doing our own things. No one's really hanging out with each other, it seems like.
So is there two specific groups? Is there a bunch of groups that aren't getting along? What's the issues here?
I'd hate to say it, but it's just really the blacks with the blacks and the whites with the whites. There's no integration between the two. Sometimes we're together, but just most of the time it's just...
Yeah. It's crazy, and being a senior, past teams, they haven't been like this, but this year it really is just blacks with the blacks, whites with the whites, and just the two groups, they don't interact whatsoever off the field.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe I missed this, because you're right, on the field you guys gel so well together, and I don't really see much of the off-field stuff, so you guys have any ideas of what we could do about this to make it more integrated?
I stay in contact with Devin, so I'll ask him what he did, what they did.
That's a good idea.
Before, so
contacting a former player like
that. One of my classmates, she's a year older than me, that she got hired last year to be the graduate assistant coach for the soccer team, and I know they have a lot of diversity on that team, so I can talk to them and try and figure out. What about you, Coach? Do you have any ideas what we can do?
Yeah, maybe I'll go over to the Multicultural Center and talk to somebody from there. Maybe they can give me some ideas and tips. So I think that's a good plan, boys.
All right, perfect. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, no problem. We'll reconvene after we talk to all these people.
All right, perfect.
All right. Good seeing you, boys.
Oh, what up,
hey,
Hunter?
what's good, bro?
How you doing?
It's been a long time.
It has been. Oh man, how's the team looking this year?
Yeah, we're not looking too bad. Big game against Slippery Rock. That'll be a good battle, but I think we'll get the W. So.
Yeah, that's what I came back here for. Top 25 matchup. I want to see you guys get an upset.
Hopefully we can. I think we will, but it's not too bad.
Gotcha. How's everything been going team-wise? Everyone looking good?
On the field, yeah, we got great chemistry. Everybody's running the right routes, helping each other, fighting for each other.
Mm-hmm.
But off the field, surprisingly, we're just not all there with each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Off the field? Jeez, man. Wow. What are are you guys, is it certain groups not hanging out? Is it just the whole team, or what's going on?
It's kind of awkward, but it's blacks with the blacks, whites with the whites. I don't know if it's the new culture or these new guys, but I don't know.
Oh no, I know. I remember that was never an issue with us. Whenever we would travel, I remember our coach, he always tried to integrate each other, just traveling. Whenever we would be in a hotel room, we would have a different roommate every week. So we would always get to know someone a little bit more every week.
Anything else that you guys would do? Or?
I know this was kind of odd that we would do, but for as much as the way times are, this might help you guys. Is every Tuesday, whenever we were in the locker room for pre-treatment, we would just all put our phones in a pile together, and just, we weren't allowed to be on them, we weren't allowed to look at them, we would just kind of be forced to talk to each other then, and that would be like almost forcing us to hang out and almost forcing the friendships, but it ended up working out for us and everything.
It grew the chemistry for sure,
Yeah,
definitely.
exactly.
I'll have to talk to the boys back in the locker room about some of these things, but yeah, I can't remember this much difference, I guess.
Right,
between
yeah,
the two.
Like I said, these 4 years, like my 4 years, that was never an issue. Like that word diversity never even needed to come up because we were just such a close-knit group, and we were brothers. It didn't matter if you were black, white, yellow, red, like we were brothers.
Yeah. Well, Ryan, season's still young, I guess, and we still got years as well with each other, so
Right.
I'm sure that chemistry will come up.
Hopefully these two things will help you guys, and hopefully you can think of some more ideas that'll help
totally.
this problem.
Okay, man.
It was great seeing you,
Yeah,
man.
you too. Take care.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Come on.
Hi, how are you?
Coach McDougal, how you doing?
Good, good. Thanks for meeting with me on such short
No
notice.
problem. So I heard you had a little problem with team morale or something?
Yeah, well, you know, I got a bunch of guys, and they get along really, really well on the field, but off the field, they barely hang out. I don't understand it. I don't know how to get them all unified. But specifically, what I'm really seeing, and it's a big issue, is that, you know, the whites are seeming to hang out with the whites, and the blacks are seeming to hang out with the blacks. There's not really a lot of integration, you know. So I just came to you. Hopefully, the Multicultural Center can help me out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of seems like a dated problem. I mean, we never really had this issue before with athletes and teams. And so, like, do you force your teams to, like, eat together? Or, like, do they do things?
Not really. We just, because like you said, it's never been an issue in the past. Everybody's been so connected that we've never really had to enforce anything. This is becoming a new problem, and you know, and I don't really know how to deal with it. So I was hoping to get some helpful tips. Maybe something we could do to spark it, because we want to keep this season going. Yeah. So any helpful tips would be great. Do you have any?
Well, I mean, probably just start having like an open door policy. Just make your teammates aware that you know, if anything's on their mind, you're always there to listen for them and give them advice.
That's a good one.
Maybe just like forcing them to eat dinner together or something. You know, maybe encouraging a Madden tournament or something like that. Just get that more integration together. But
yeah, what do you think I could be doing? Could I be doing anything more, like monitoring them?
Yeah, like monitoring them, but not being too invasive, I guess, because they're college students. You know, they want to do their own thing. But since they're a team, it's a family.
Yeah.
So I mean, a family that's broken is not really a strong family. So
Right. Yeah.
I mean, maybe just remind them that you're all brothers. You know, it's one happy family. So.
All right. You know, that sounds good. I like the open door policy. I'll definitely keep that. You know, it's good communication between the team. I think that's good. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate these tips.
No problem.
Thanks for having me.
If you need anything else, door's always open. I'm
Awesome.
always there. So.
Thank you.
Yeah. Take care.
Hey, Coach Ellie!
Will, how's it going?
You know, just same old senior year, grinding away.
How's football season going?
Yeah, we're doing good, you know, we're competing this year. We've got some wins that people weren't expecting. Now we got the big one against Slippery Rock this week, top 25 team, but, you know, on the field we're looking real good.
Yeah?
But that's just on the field right now, you know, we're off the field, you know, we're having some issues.
What kind of issues?
So, you know, we're not on the field. If you watch us, we're a team. We're one unit, and you'd look at us like, oh man, those guys, their chemistry is crazy.
Yeah.
But off the field, you couldn't tell that we're teammates. Like no one, like we don't hang out with each other.
Really? You're not unified off the field.
No. What makes it worse is like it's awkward to talk about and like awkward to say, but honestly, it's like the blacks are with the blacks and the whites are with the whites.
It's got a little diversity problem, I see.
Yeah, exactly. And like now that you're a coach now, does the soccer team have any of those issues like that, or?
Well, I mean, not necessarily white and black players, but we are a very diverse team. I mean, we have girls from all over the world, 9 different countries, speaking several different languages. So we have a couple. I wouldn't say they're issues, it actually kind of helps our team. You know, we're learning about different cultures, and and we're getting along and seeing life in different perspectives. So I think it's a good thing for us, but it definitely is hard trying to get people from all over the world to think and work together as a team and be together off the field as well.
Right. That's crazy that you got that many players and you're not having these issues. Like, what are some of the things you do to, like, try and make sure those issues don't happen?
Yeah, well, one of the things we implemented this year is the leadership council. So, I mean, you know, we have a representative from each class, and they meet with our head coach every couple of weeks, and they get feedback, or they can vent some issues that are on the field, and it's just an open communication way with the coach and the players, making sure that there are no off the field or on the field issues, and that everyone gets to voice their opinion to make sure the environment is a safe environment.
Okay.
Yeah. Some other things we do is, we just every couple of weeks we try to go and do something off the field together as a team, whether it be a team dinner, or we go to bowling, or we set up a thing for the movies with them, a private movie, a private viewing, things like that, just to keep the team together. If they enjoy themselves off the field, they're going to enjoy themselves and work for each other on the field.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, so I'll just bring these ideas to my coach. She's always open to new ideas. I mean, she's always looking for things that we can do to become more as a unit, especially now with this issue coming up. She doesn't want this to be an issue anymore. She wants it to be us all to become one as a team, on and off the field.
All right. Well, good to hear. Good luck, Will.
All right. Thanks, Ellie.
No problem, Will. All right, guys. So how'd your conversations go?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I spoke to Devin, and he gave me some good pointers, some good tips. One that I really liked was the No Phone Tuesdays, where we all just converge in the locker room, no phones allowed, and we just talk to each other. And I think that'd be a great idea. Maybe get some icebreakers in, just grow that off the field chemistry.
I like that. That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to Ellie. She's being the GA. She said that on the soccer team, with how diverse they are, that they actually have a leadership council, and so the coaches pick someone from each class to come to them for any issues that they have within the team, and what things they can be doing better, what things do they need to work on, what things just need to be emphasized more, like if there's any issues on the team, everything. So the coaches know what's going on, and they're the first ones to tell them, and then the players are also involved in that, so they can help try and fix those problems.
Awesome, that's a good one. Yeah, and I went to the Multicultural Center, and they said just have an open door policy. So I'm thinking about making maybe a certain amount of office hours where players can come in and out with problems that they might have, and I can help them give a solution and maybe solve this problem that we have.
All right, perfect. Hopefully these ideas will help us get that W against Slippery Rock this week.
Yeah.
Make it to ESPN.
P-Sex, baby, here we come.
Here we come. All right, boys. Well done.
If I have to do this, based on stereotypes that are totally untrue, that I do not agree with, you would maybe not be a very good driver.
Oh man, am I a woman?
You'll notice I didn't have anybody be an Arab. I thought that would be too explosive. No pun intended. But I just thought too soon for Arabs. Maybe next year. The ball's in their court.